Hello everyone and welcome. My name is Jeff and today we are going to have some fun playing Magic. And the fun thing that we are trying to do today is we are playing a deck that I built all around this card, Heroic Reinforcements. I like this card a lot. I think it's really fun and it's really powerful in the right deck. So what it says is create 2 1/1 white soldier creature tokens. Until end of turn, creatures you control get +1/+1 and gain haste. So I was initially wanting to put this into a soldier's deck, which I ended up building the black-white version of that instead. And I may still have that in the works. We will see. But I realized I hadn't built the double strikers deck. So Kwende, we're gonna call him Kwende, Pride of Femeref. I can't pronounce these things, guys. I'm sorry. But he has double strike, and creatures you control with first strike have double strike. So there's a lot of amazing first strikers in white and red right now. We don't unfortunately get to play the black side of it for the Knight of Malice. It's almost worth splashing it in just for that card, but we are trying to play this Goblin Chainwhirler, which we really want to stay at least 2 colors, and even now I'm only playing 2 of because we don't quite have the best lands for it. Because we want to be playing a lot of our white creatures, you know, we want to be getting our Lyra Dawnbringer, which is amazing with Kwende, and also our Combustible Gearhulk, which is also awesome. But altogether, super fun deck. Our main goal is to get a ton of first strikers out, do some fun things, maybe play a Path of Mettle to turn it around, have a little bit of a chance against control, or just, you know, to have control-y options on the battlefield. And then we just fire off our heroic reinforcements, double strike like crazy with some big creatures. Unfortunately, these soldiers don't also have first strike, but it works really well with the deck, pumping all of our stuff, a lot of times saving them, keeping them alive, and really just closing out the game pretty well. As well as just by itself, it creates, you know, 4 points of damage with haste, you know, so I think it's a really powerful card. So let's go ahead and get into the gameplay. Let's see how it goes, and wish me luck. Alright, so here we are in Arena Standard, and we are playing a deck called Heroic Reinforcements, and, Heroic Strikers, based around the card Heroic Reinforcements. And I've kind of been going through a lot of the M19 decks and trying to find what we want. So we are going to keep this just because we have literally everything that we want in hand. Uh-oh. Arena froze. This is a pretty risky keep, but I think it's worth it. So we're actually going to play the mountain first. We're going to play a mountain just in case we draw into a clifftop retreats so that we can hopefully play off this Goblin Chainwhirler. It's a no-go. That's fine. Land is what we're wanting here. Hopefully getting to our Kwende and then into a Heroic Reinforcements, and that can be pretty powerful. Opponent is playing a Johnny's Pride Mate. Alright. Alright, so we do draw into a mountain. So we'll play mountain. We will go attacking. We want to stay aggressive here. Swing in, 418, pass the turn. Opponent plays a Plains, plays a Pride Sovereign. Alrighty. Swings in. That's just fine. We are going to play a Plains. And we could Heroic Reinforcements here, but I think we want to get down our Kwende. And we will swing in. If they want to trade with Pride Sovereign, we are absolutely fine with that. Does not. We bring him down to 14 and we pass the turn. So Pride Sovereign can create some blockers. That is the one issue. It makes himself bigger. It will make the Johnny Pride Mate bigger. Yeah, so we really need to draw a mountain here. Nope, do not. Do not draw a mountain here. But what we can do is we can just play off this Heroic Reinforcement. So we're going to go ahead and do that. We're going to play Heroic Reinforcements, go attacking, and I mean, Pride Sovereign we will kill. If they're blocking the double strikers, they're not gaining life, so it doesn't pump their Pride Mate. And they actually are letting through these soldiers instead of blocking one with Pride Sovereign. So we're okay with that. And that's the thing I like about the card is it is, I think it's not as cheap. Alright, so they just let Cleansing Nova. There we go. That's fine. We get to play our Lyra Dawnbringer now. And if ever we absolutely need to, we have this Direfleet Daredevil for the Cleansing Nova. So if we draw into 2 more lands, I'm going to keep that up. So play Kwende. Let's hope they don't have a seal away, but we'll swing in for lethal. There we go. All right, so that went pretty well, and yeah, not too shabby. All right, so here we are in Arena Standard, and we are playing Heroic Strikers, playing the Heroic Reinforcements deck. And last time went really well. We luckily got a Lyra into a Kwende, but this looks pretty good. We'll definitely keep this. I really like Oketra the True in this deck. So because we are playing, like, we're not just playing first strikers. If there are good double strikers, just play those in this deck. I see a lot of people only playing first strikers hoping to get the Kwende out, but if your whole goal is to have double strikers and just really utilize that, go for the Adorned Pouncers, you know, go for that kind of stuff. So we're going to do that. We're going to play Adorned Pouncer here, try to save the Rigging Runner for when we can actually make him bigger. Alright, so opponent plays a Wild Growth Walker. Alright, so our Adorned Pouncer will just swing in and die there. So we're going to play Plains, we're going to play Danitha, and we're just hoping that they don't... Yeah, so no attackers, mainly because we want creatures for this Oketra. As well as Kwende will really help us out next turn. Alright, so J-Light, they explore twice, gaining all of the lives. That is a whole lot of not good for us. Alright, so we are going to play Plains, play Kwende. Oketra would need one more creature to be playable there. So we're fine leaving it like this. We will go attacking in with the Adorned Pouncer, though. We want them to kill it. Alright, so opponent kills it. And so next turn we can play Oketra the True and Rigging Runner. Or just save up the Rigging Runner and play Adorned Pouncer the next turn and be able to swing in. So yeah, we're in fairly decent shape. Lurking Chupacabra. That is one way to kill the Oketra here. Aether Chaser is not bad. We play Plains. We play Oketra the True. And just so we can block, let's go ahead and play the Rigging Runner. Just so they don't feel like they should be swinging in at us. No attackers. So our only blowouts with the Oketra plan is a Verasa's Contempt, and I think that's pretty... Verasa's Contempt and the Lurking Chupacabra. That's pretty much it. Chef at Dunes is actually a decent draw here as well. So we play Chef at Dunes. We play Adorned Pouncer. We swing in with Oketra. And so next turn we fire off the Chef at Dunes. And I think that... I mean, they have to block or have an answer, or we pretty much take over the game. Alright, so we hit them down back to 20. Opponent plays Merfolk Branchwalker. It's going to be able to explore. We'll be able to kill our Danitha. Or actually, they can kill the Kwende. So that definitely helps them out there a lot. Kills a Kwende. Gains more life, makes him bigger, which means he can kill the Adorned Pouncer. Dryad Green Seeker comes down. They're able to draw a card. They do not, though. Are they saving up a Fatal Push? Maybe for the Adorned Pouncer? Alright, so they swing it in. Please, please, please swing in. Oh, come on. First strike, a 4/4 and a 2/2. We'll kill him. Oh, a Kwende. How about that? How about that? So, let's play Aether Chaser. Alright, so they do have a Fatal Push for the Adorned Pouncer. That's fine. We'll let that resolve. And that's another Fatal Push that's not going towards our Kwende. Of course, if they draw any creatures, we're back to ground zero there. So we just swing in with Oketra. Opponent lets it through, down to 17. And I think we're just back on the Chef at Dunes plan. We may lose some of our stuff, but if we kill anything of theirs, we're in great shape. Alright, so they do have an Explorer. Unfortunately, they kill our Kwende again. Maybe I should have held him back until I could play Chef at Dunes and that, but that's just, it's so far away. When it goes to combat, swings in. So we can't quite block here. Let's go ahead and say no blockers. I could chump block, but I want to save him. I want to slow down their turns as best we can. Ooh, a Lyra Dawnbringer. How about that? A Lyra Dawnbringer may just save us here. Our bacon will be saved. Go Oketra the True. Swing in. The other thing too is if we don't draw anything useful, we can always just create a chump blocker for the Wild Growth Walker with Oketra's ability. They use Memorial to Unity, looking for a creature. They find another good one, unfortunately. Let's see, if they draw 2 creatures, they could kill... They still can't quite kill any of our good stuff, but they can kill Danitha and Aether Chaser. Winding Constrictor, that's really good. They play Merfolk Branchwalker. Do they want to pay 1 to draw it, or they already got to see what it was with the Dryad? They have a glint sleeve siphoner on top, and opponent has a really wide board now, which is pretty bad for us. One thing they could do is just put it on the Lyra to be able to swing in. Oh man, Wild Growth Walker is too big for us to kill now. So we say no blockers. They hit us down to 8. We draw a mountain, and we're going to go ahead and... Let's see, do we swing in with Lyra just to gain some life? I think we do. No, actually, we don't. So we pass the turn. One more land and we can actually fire off Oketra's ability twice each turn. Keeping back Lyra makes sure that they don't swing in with everything, which if we swing out, they would kill us there. Another Wild Growth Walker. This game is going to spiral out of control. Shadow Caravel, making it more insane. Let's just hope for no explorers. So there's an explorer. All right, I think that unless we can kind of blow them out here, like we have to... I don't even know what we can do here. They get a Fatal Push. They get to kill Aether Chaser, which means that we can't block with Oketra the True unless we create a warrior. All right, so opponent is choosing to all-out attack. This actually may be our best shot at survival here. So we get to create a creature that lets Oketra block. I think that we just have to always be blocking the Wild Growth Walker here. We will block the J-Light. We have to keep our creatures so that we can survive. So now we block with Lyra, the Merfolk Branchwalker, Oketra. We could block the Winding Constrictor, but I think that the Chupacabra has been our worst thing here. And so Oketra... Yeah, so let's say 4 blockers. Winding Constrictor is definitely bad, but I don't know. I don't know which one's worse there for us. Letting them kind of kill something every single turn. Ooh, another Lyra. So we know they have a Fatal Push to kill one of our things, and so we're going to go ahead and give it to our opponent. And concede here, unfortunately. I think if we drew into a Kwende there, it would have been worth swinging out. All right, so you guys got to see Heroic Strikers, and that first game we pulled out exactly what we wanted to do. The next ones didn't quite go as well. I think the biggest thing is just it's hard to play against a wider board, and I didn't put in any removal. It looks like I made some mistakes there. So a Settle the Wreckage, a Dust On is definitely the things that you're wanting to throw into this deck to have a chance. Maybe like I was kind of going with Path of Mettle, Goblin Chainwhirler, which are pretty good but not amazing. It might work well if you like throw in a Soulscar Mage to maybe work with the Heroic Reinforcements. I don't know, but anyway, fun deck. I think it does have a lot of power. It's one of those where it doesn't quite work, and I think it's just because of the format that we're in is the main reason. But double striking, first striking, super powerful abilities if you can get them on the battlefield. And leave a comment down below if you guys would make any changes to the deck, maybe some advice, what you would do. Otherwise, thank you guys for watching, and we will see you guys in the next video. Bye.